Hi Chris, hope you're doing well. So the work is complete, and the therapy dashboard which you have updated, and I mean the changes have been amended along with the dashboard and everything. So let me give you a kind of a demo, and we can proceed if needed. We can go ahead and can have a demo session as well on a screen share if needed. Let me know if that's needed at all. So I'll first go to the data sheet and then come to the dashboard if that's okay. Okay, to start with the data sheet, they add data. So the first thing that you would go ahead and update for a patient is the number of therapies. So let's say we take two, just so that it will be easy, and then you can see now that the SN is getting populated by default, and the cost per value is like by default will be 110. However, and also this will be you know defaulted. Let's say if you want to go ahead and change that, you may choose to do so. So I have like 10, 12, 13, but it's default to 13 percentage and everything. So let's say you go ahead and type in two values. I mean like two visits. Obviously, the first visit will be 110, the other will be 94. So that, and then the commission for that amount gets calculated here, and it gets populated. Let's say you go ahead and put uh, uh, the three visits. So those are your 13% thing. When you confirm if everything is okay, make sure these values what you see here is as per your needs, and I hope I have not made any calculation error or any formula errors. So that's one thing which I wanted to kind of highlight here. So let's go with two or even three visits for the matter of fact, and then let's go to the next therapy. You can see that the second therapy here is the second one, and then you'll choose two, and then let's say you need again and three, and now you can see that it's actually choosing only 110 as the thing, and that gets updated. And again, all of these gets updated in the respective sheets. So let's click next, and all of these information gets automatically populated. And I remember that you mentioning about the authorization date, so I've used today's date, month, day, year, along with the time. That's along the seconds. That's your seconds, and that's your minute, and so on. And let's say you want to go ahead and put some name, and if everything is okay, and these get calculated automatically. You may not be able to go ahead and edit it because they are automatically calculated based on the amount that you see there at the bottom. This is pretty much for your preview. Basically, each of those therapies which you just selected will automatically be updated into respective rows and so on. So let me go ahead and add the data. You can see two rows got added, and we are ready to go. So you can see, for SN, we have a commission here, and then here, and so on. Again, please do verify if that's correct and everything. So that's one thing which I wanted to kind of highlight. Okay, so, and of course you have a choice to go ahead and add PDF. It's up to you, and things will get updated. Now, remember in the charts, again, it's better that you go ahead and refresh before you do, and this gives you the last refresh date. Generally, when you submit the form, it does refresh automatically, but just in case, just so that it'll be there. So that's the thing. For some reason, this is actually going back. Let's see if there are any other place. Yeah, there. Any other? Okay, so I'll start with the first one. Here it shows you the commission amount. So that's the values here. Again, here you have your revenue that's there, and that gets updated. And then this one shows you the therapy wise versus month on month visits that you have. And again, I don't have a data, but and I just have like from July, have December. But others are like. Uh, you can see these ones are there, and then that's your thing, and this shows you an overall picture, like consolidated amount for all of these visits together. That's your total amount. And this one gives you a split of what are the therapy versus the revenue versus the commissions. That gives you a split. In here you mentioned that you don't want it the nursing facility, but I did keep it. But it's up to you to change it in the list sheet. As of now, I've changed that to Unison. and I've used that. And again, in the data form, when we tried it, that gets defaulted automatically in there as well. So let's go back further in here. That gives you, month-on-month facility wise and nursing wise information in here, and the total number of visits in the nursing facility. So that's here. Uh, Generally, if it is going to be only one, obviously this if eventually is consolidated amount. So that is that. So let's keep on moving with respect to the here it says cost. This is basically the cost. Let me just see what that is. One moment, just in case. That's a revenue actually, so I'll just change that. Okay, so consolidated revenue till date. So this again, all these things are clickable with the slicer and so on. If you want to go ahead and see, let's say you have multiple years, you can choose to go ahead and click the respective year and the information gets updated. Let's say you want to go ahead and view these things for a specific therapy. In our case, let's say you wanted only SN, you may choose to do so, or PT. Everything will show up and here as well. So that's, and when you remove slicer, that gets defaulted back. So that's the same thing with all these things as well. Let me know if there's any other changes that I need to go ahead and amend. If not, I'll share the file to you, and of course the invoice for it later. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.